Brady Bennett, PR video presentation. The PR field of healthcare is always changing as the healthcare industry itself changes. PR reps must foresee certain changes and make sure to stay ahead of the rest while at the same time building consumer confidence. One obstacle of healthcare PR is the consumer patient using the internet to self-diagnose and research certain treatments' ethical standpoints. In order to combat such a challenge, PR reps have to use content analysis and positive media portrayals to keep the consumer in a lighter point of view. As to stay ahead of trends, PR reps have to look for other avenues and seek guidance from others. With that in mind, this presentation plans to review levels of the field in order to understand how the field itself is made. By researching leading aspects in the field, such as marketers and healthcare authorities. By doing so, give an insight on what is being done and can be done to keep a good image for healthcare industries. The idea is to attract and maintain consumer confidence so that to remain important and well seen of. Many within the industry follow the 5 steps to healthcare content strategy, but this presentation focuses on 3 of those points. Build your healthcare content strategy with specific goals in mind. Play to your strengths by writing case studies about how your physicians help patients overcome challenges or writing blog posts about the health habits that promote longevity. Evaluate your content effort to ensure you target the correct audience and appeal to your target. With that in mind, changing points of views aren't always easy, and you have to change course in order to stay relevant. A successful PR healthcare plan rep needs to change from a traditional marketing method to a more modern digital strategy. PR is a way off from the old days of just asking to be mentioned in the media. Because of that, PR reps have to continuously build and cultivate relationships within the field. With most journalists searching the internet for a good story, there are still those who look for stories from other sources. To keep up to date, the healthcare rep has to understand that not only is the healthcare industry changing, so is the media platform. Nowadays, there are influencers that hold heavy sway within the country, and thus must be used to promote a good message to the public. Yes, older forms of media like newspapers are useful, but nowadays it is more important to be ahead of the trend. When forming a PR strategy, there are several things to be kept in mind, such as deciding an outcome. Before doing anything, you must define the objectives of your healthcare PR strategy. This will keep you focused and help you track progress throughout the campaign. PR is used for many things, such as increasing sales, improving brand awareness, or accessing a wider audience. Also, a PR campaign has to create interesting content. As the saying goes, content is king. The online world defines your business by the type of content that you produce. In other words, does the information you provide to your audience give something of value? Can they walk away knowing that they have benefited them in some way? You then have to decide upon a direction or channel you wish to follow. When you think of traditional PR, the first thing that comes to mind are newspapers, TV, radio, billboards. You get the idea. Those in traditional PR are likely to have access to a host of media contacts that they engage with. Traditional PR can be very successful in terms of increasing brand awareness. However, tracking its success is a lot harder compared to digital PR. For example, when you publish a TV ad, you can only get an average number of viewers, which isn't helpful. How many people actually watch the ad is another thing entirely. Like mentioned before, you have to build a relationship with influencers. While it is great to share your content on your own social media pages with your own contacts and followers, wouldn't it be great to have it shared by people with greater influence in the industry? The term influencer has become a sort of buzzword in the digital marketing world. It refers to industry-specific people or websites that have become authoritative in their field and attract regular views. Then you have to have the right contacts. Outreach email program is the only way to plan a successful healthcare PR campaign. Create content that another website or business in your industry can find useful and reference in something of their own. The idea of the outreach is simple. Contact an outlet that will expose your business and brand to a greater audience. And having the right message to send out is crucial. The key to personal relations healthcare outreach is to create value. It's that other word again, and to personalize it for your every contact. If your opening lines are along the lines of, "Hey there, I enjoyed your last post and was wondering if I could have," you best believe no one is reading it. It's so generic it could have been written by anyone and with little to no effort. Are they the type of people you want to do business with? Again, unlikely, so don't give them an excuse to delete your email. With all that in mind, the best way to build up the right PR campaign is to best review case studies that are within the field, such as the scenario behind teen vaping and the prevalent health risk. The use of e-cigarette products has risen over the past 10 years and has become a concern that adolescents have adopted a habit in large populations. Vapes and e-cigarettes were designed to help long-term smokers decrease the amount of nicotine intake until they could stop smoking altogether. Despite its original intent, vaping is used by those who are not originally smokers. This is due to their attractive advertisement, flavoring, and concealability. Since 2009, the FDA has campaigned against such products but has not made much ground. In a response to the realities behind such products, certain companies like Juul have been required by the FDA to present their plans to prevent the purchase of their products by teens. The company Juul had to have a strong PR team to combat this challenge that they faced, and by doing so they came up with a plan to prevent high school vaping or otherwise use of their products by minors, which has proven successful due to their product remaining on the market. When considering the PR field of healthcare, there are many challenges, but with the right planning, success can be found and exemplified in this case.